Dawn finds the city like a secret held between two great things, the blue sea, high, snow-capped mountains. The first light touches the glass towers, making them gleam like crystals. It warms the bark of ancient trees that have stood for centuries, silent witnesses to the city's growth. It makes the surface of the water shine with a soft, promising glow. This is Vancouver at sunrise. The city looks calm, resting in the quiet air. The world feels wide and full of possibility. You can breathe in the cold, clean air, salt from the ocean, and pine from the mountains. You hear the soft sound of waves lapping against the shore and the distant, melodic song of awakening birds. A drone rises, silent and slow, ascending into the pale. It reveals Vancouver from above, a breathtaking panorama unfolding. The vast Pacific Ocean opens to the left, its surface a deep, endless blue. The majestic coast mountains stand tall on the right, their peaks still holding the winter's snow. Between them, the city sits in a long, bright stretch, a ribbon of human life nestled in nature's grand embrace. From this high vantage point, the city's green heart is clearly visible. Stanley Park is a great, sprawling expanse of forest, 1,000 acres of wilderness jutting out into the sea. Its dense canopy looks like a dark green cloak spread over the land. Paths run along the water's edge, tracing the contours of the shoreline. All day long, people walk and bike there, moving along the famous seawall, a journey between two worlds. Cyclists ride with the vast open sea on one side and a wall of towering Douglas firs and cedars on the other. The park is more than just a park. It is the city's lung. The camera glides over the water, revealing the city's intricate relationship with the ocean. Cole Harbor is a marina of sleek yachts and small bobbing boats, their masts like a forest of thin white trees. Some even live here in floating homes, rising and falling with the tide. Further along, False Creek cuts a calm waterway into the city's core, a marine highway for kayaks, paddleboards, and small ferries. Homes and restaurants sit right at the water's edge. This is not a city that simply looks at the water. It is a city that lives with it, on it, and beside it. Further west, the coastline opens to the sandy shores of English Bay, a gentle crescent where the city meets the ocean face to face. People gather to feel the sun and the sand between their toes, watching container ships at anchor, waiting for the port. Evenings bring a natural amphitheater, the sky glowing orange, pink, and purple in a daily performance of awe and quiet contemplation. To truly understand Vancouver, one must leave the city streets and venture into the wilderness at its doorstep. A short drive is all it takes. In minutes, you're among steep mountains and dense forests. Grouse Mountain rises above the city, a formidable green wall over the urban landscape. In winter, its slopes are a thick blanket of snow, skiers carving graceful lines. In summer, the mountain transforms, trails inviting hikers. The air grows cooler as you ascend, carrying the scent of pine and cold stone. For the dedicated, there's the grouse grind, Mother Nature's stairmaster, or a gondola offers a serene ascent, gliding up the mountainside. From the top, the view opens like a living map. The city spread out below, streets like a miniature model. Beyond, the shimmering Strait of Georgia, the scattered green of the Gulf Islands, and the distant silhouette of Vancouver Island. Up here, city sounds fade, replaced by wind through tall trees. It's powerful and peaceful, a reminder of untamed nature around the city. You can feel the mountain's energy, the ancient strength of rock beneath your feet. This place offers perspective. The city is a small part of a larger wild landscape. The experience is humbling and rejuvenating. Proximity to raw wilderness defines life here. The mountains are a playground, a sanctuary, a constant presence. They shape weather, provide recreation, and offer escape, easy access that enriches everyday life. Bridges, both modern and historic, act as gateways into deep green forests that feel worlds away from the city. The Capilano suspension bridge hangs high above a rushing river, a thin ribbon suspended in the air, swaying gently with each footstep, thrilling across a deep canyon. The surrounding forest is old and powerfully strong. Giant trees soar toward the sky, trunks thick with moss, soft ropes of lichen hanging. Light filters as a soft, dappled cathedral. Not far away, Lynn Canyon is quieter but just as wild, a local favorite suspension bridge offering breathtaking views into the chasm. Trails wind through lush ferns and towering firs following the creek. Small waterfalls tumble over moss-covered rocks into crystal-clear, turquoise pools. The rushing water becomes a soothing companion in this temperate rainforest. It is a place to feel small in the face of nature's patient, enduring artistry. Closer to the western edge, Pacific Spirit Regional Park lies beside the sea, a sanctuary for wildlife and people seeking tranquility, with trails beneath broadleaf maples and towering conifers. Sunlight falls warm on the forest floor, illuminating fallen leaves and new growth. The air smells of damp earth and decaying wood. These are living ecosystems, lungs of the region, home to countless species and places of deep cultural significance to indigenous peoples. They offer peace, connection, and a reminder to preserve these sanctuaries for generations. Vancouver is a city of small markets and big tastes, where cultures converge in a vibrant celebration of food and community. Granville Island Market is loud with a symphony of colors, sounds, and smells. Stalls piled with glistening fresh fish, baskets of bright fruits and vegetables from the Fraser Valley, and the rich comfort of freshly baked bread mix with the salty tang of sea air. Vendors call out in many languages, their voices a lively and welcoming chorus. The past is preserved in Gastown. Old brick buildings adorned with ornate Victorian architecture line charming cobbled streets. The famous steam clock puffs and whistles on the hour, a nostalgic song from a bygone era. Unique shops sell local art, handmade clothing, and small, intriguing curios, perfect for wandering, alleyways, and hidden courtyards. Street art adds color and character, bright murals telling visual stories of the city, its people, and its values. On street corners, musicians play, guitar, violin, or saxophone, joining the gentle hum of city life with a spontaneous, joyful soundtrack. People stroll, stop to listen, and smile. Vancouver feels like close-knit villages, neighbors greeting, visitors welcomed. Waterfront cafes brim with locally roasted coffee as boats drift by, the human current easy and warm. The best parts of Vancouver are not only the places you can see, they are the ways you can move and live within them. People begin their day biking the seawall, a ribbon that hugs the shoreline. They pause to watch the calm water and the small boats in the bay, breathing in the fresh morning air. A daily ritual connecting to the beauty that surrounds them, a moment of peace before the day begins. The waterways are a playground. Kayakers glide silently, paddles dipping in a steady rhythm, moving close to gleaming glass towers, yet feeling wind and sea together. Small, colorful ferries and sleek rowing shells share the space, a graceful dance of movement woven into city life. Recreation is integrated into the fabric of the city. By afternoon, mountain trails fill with hikers, families on easy paths, children exploring, and adventurers tackling steeper ridges for solitude and sweeping views. Trailheads begin at the city's edge. Even within city limits, miles of running and walking await. In winter, the landscape transforms, but the active spirit remains. Nearby mountains become a haven for skiers and snowboarders who look down on twinkling city lights as they descend white slopes, a place where you can ski in the morning and walk the beach by afternoon. The story of Vancouver can be told through its food, diverse and vibrant like its people, and a direct expression of this place. Sushi is a staple, exceptionally fresh and clean. You can taste the cold, clear Pacific in every piece. Seafood stews comfort with Dungeness crab, mussels, and coastal shellfish, simple dishes that let perfect ingredients shine. Immigrant kitchens bring spices and flavors of many lands, authentic Vietnamese pho, rich Indian curries, and flavorful Chinese dim sum. Markets spill with colors from around the world for home cooks to explore. Coffee culture is essential. Independent cafes on every corner, many roasting their own beans. A cup here is a small daily ritual, pleasure and connection in a city that values simple joys. From a quick bite at a food truck to a multi-course tasting, the food scene reflects core values: freshness, diversity, and a deep appreciation for the land and sea. Eating here engages all the senses: sight, smell, and the lively sound of a bustling market, shared at a welcoming table. As the day ends, the city moves toward a soft hush. Lights begin to turn on in the tall glass towers, creating a glittering pattern, gold and silver against the darkening sky. They reflect on the water, a shimmering path near the shore. Boats light up in the harbor, their small lamps like a constellation fallen to earth. The mountains, dark silhouettes, hold the last faint traces of light, while the sea keeps its slow, steady sound, a rhythm older than the city. The drone moves back up, pulling away smoothly. The city grows small again, a precious jewel set between the deep blue water and the dark, immense mountains. The last light fades as the city's glow brightens. From this distance, sounds merge to a single, low hum. A million lives live together. A final, sweeping look at this remarkable place. Vancouver is a city of exquisite balance, where high, formidable mountains meet the deep, endless sea, where modern life and wild nature share the same breathtaking view. People live simply, with quiet wonder, finding food, art, and rest within easy reach. In the hush of evening, the city seems to say one calm, certain thing. This is a place where the wild and the human live together in simple, elegant harmony.